Okay, so I had office hours from 7, and then it's 7:45. I just went ahead and ended it. No one showed up, but I do want to make a couple of um, announcements that you need to know. So remember, tomorrow is your proctorio practice quiz. So if you go to, I'm at the home page. So if you go to the agenda, just remind you, go to the agenda. And remember, the keys to the practice worksheets are here. So make sure you're looking at those keys. So, but if you go to the agenda, and you should be looking at this daily because there's something for Monday, something for Tuesday, and so on. So the agenda is what you need to be looking at. I get emails asking about certain things, about worksheets, about links. They're all here. So that's informing me that you're not looking at the agenda. You're not knowing what to do per day. So this is your agenda. And then next week, I'm going to go back and show you. Next week, right here, oops, I'm going to put week 2 agenda. Okay? All right, so I'm going to go back to week 1 agenda. So notice tomorrow is Friday, right? So all of these you should have been working on. So tomorrow, let's see, right here, number 4. So let me go ahead and do this. So number 4 right here, graded assignment proctorio practice quiz. So to access that quiz, the proctorio, you're going to click this link. Now, if I click on it right now, it should say it's not available. I am in student view, so let's see what happens. And keep in mind, see right here, it says it's due Saturday, June 10th by 8 p.m. All right, so it is done through Proctorio, so it is proctored. And remember what I mentioned: whenever you take a test or a quiz, you must be in that video. So your webcam, you must be in that webcam the whole time. If at any point you're not in a webcam, I'm going to assume you're doing something you should not be doing, and you're going to get a 0. And if it's pretty bad, especially like a test, I have to report you to BRCC. All right, so be careful when you're taking these tests and quizzes. No one should be near you. Not a single person should be near you when taking a test or a quiz. Um, so keep that in mind. All right, but if I click on the link right here and go to it, it says this quiz is locked until January 9th at 12 p.m. at 12 a.m. rather. All right, so you have from January 9th through Saturday. Now be careful when you wait to the last minute until the last minute and you have technology issues. That's still a 0 if you don't take this quiz. So you have starting tomorrow, Friday, to do this. If you wait until Saturday, it's on you. Okay? All right. So just keep all these things in mind. All right, so that's where you're going to go. Now, another way you can do this is to go to assignments. So when you go to assignments right here, and so we're at assignments, and always do by, see right here, let me go ahead and do this right here, show by type. Always do show by type. Now, you can do show by date, but show by type, and the reason I want to do that is to remind you that if you're looking for the link to a worksheet, it's here, right here. These are links to worksheets. If you're looking at the links for the participation, they're here. If you're looking for the links of quizzes right here, it will be here. Now, the quiz tomorrow is a practice quiz, so it's going to be located. It's going to be located right here, right here. So that's practice proctorio 1. All right, so that's where it's going to be located. So you could also go here, click on this, and it brings you to this as well. Okay? All right. And um, so so then the other thing I need to tell you is that you're going to take this proctorio practice quiz. All right, you're going to take this quiz and you're going to scan your work and you're going to upload it. Now, I did not create the upload part, so that's going to be. Let me kind of show you where that's going to be located. So let me go to assignments. All right, so it's going to be located. I'm hoping it's there. It's not there, so it's going to be located here, and I'll send a reminder on that tomorrow. I can probably go ahead and do that now. Let's see. Okay, so I went ahead and I created the upload. So right here, so when you go to assignments, right here, when you go to assignments, all right, so make sure you go to assignments. You're going to go scroll down until you find right here, upload. Let me go ahead and use the arrow here. It says upload right here, upload work, quizzes, and tests, and you're going to click on this. So this is the one you're going to use. So notice it says it's not available until June 9th, and it's due June 10th. And remember, you have 5 to 10 minutes to scan your work and submit it. So that's why it says 8:10. So the quiz ends at 8 o'clock, and after 8 o'clock, it's closed, but you have until 8:10 to submit your work. Okay? And then after that point, you can't submit anymore and you'll get a 0. Okay, so that's where you're going to go. So if you click on it like this, it says it's locked. All right, so once it's unlocked, you'll see the just like with the worksheets, you'll see submit assignment right here. Okay, all right, so that's how that works. So don't forget, you're going to have to upload your work. Okay, so then I don't want to spend too much time in this video. Let me go back. So we talked about make sure. Remember, this is Proctorio, so you have to make sure you downloaded Proctorio. So you're going to go here and see if I can. In case not here, but let me go ahead and leave student view just to kind of show you. So right here, and you'll see this on yours if. Let me see where is it? It's located. Well, it was somewhere here. So it was where you could download Proctorio. So it had Proctorio right here, and it's probably not showing up because I already clicked on it. Okay, so it's not showing up, but just make sure you download Proctorio. You can go here. See all this Proctorio information right here. You can go here to download Proctorio. Now, if you get, and I mentioned this before, if you get a message that says passcode needed, that means you did not download Proctorio. So you need to make sure you download Proctorio and you have the most up-to-date Google Chrome. If you think you did all that and you still get passcode needed, then you can't email me because I won't be able to help you. You're going to click on Proctorio Chat Live link. So when you click on that, on the bottom left is going to be a chat, and you're going to have to chat with someone in Proctorio. Okay? All right, so don't forget. And most of you will not. Most of you will have done it correctly. You will have downloaded Proctorio, and you will have uploaded or you will have the most up-to-date Google Chrome. There's one or two of you that's going to get passcode needed, and one of you going to email me, and I probably will not be able to respond until the next day and tell you, I'm sorry you had an issue. You should have chatted live with Proctorio, and this is the link to get to it. And I'm going to click on it. It's not going to do anything right here because my computer blocked this, but yours, because the institution blocked it. But you could just, it's just, see up here. Let me go ahead and do the arrow. Up here is basically chat.proctorio.com. All right, so before you take a test, before you take that practice quiz tomorrow, go ahead and type in chat.proctorio.com, and you're going to see down here is going to be a little chat. All right, and you're just going to chat with Proctorio, with someone from Proctorio, if you get the message passcode needed. All right, and there's probably going to be one or two that's going to get that because you did not download Proctorio. Okay, so now let me go back. Let me see if I can do it this way. All right, so I think for right now, that's all I wanted to mention to you. Now, don't forget though, you have some Newton Alta assignments coming up for college algebra. So notice that linear equations are due on 6/13, and then quadratic equations are due on 6/14. Okay, so June 14th. And don't forget also, I'm going to go back to assignments. Don't forget, you have some worksheets that are due um, Sunday. One's due Sunday, and one is due Monday. Remember, I don't accept any typed work, so don't do any typed work. It must be in your handwriting. And so the worksheets here, I'm just going to expand it right here, and well, let's go. All right, and so notice that right here it has equations 2 is due June 12th, that's Sunday, and then equations 1's due June 11th. There are no extensions because it's the second week. You're going to end up with more worksheets because it's a new week. New week, you learn new material. Okay, so this is a semester course being done in 7 weeks. So you have to make sure you keep up with the work. Okay, so um, the other thing I wanted to mention is this. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way. Let me see if I can, if it'll work. So I'm gonna move this out of the way, and then one student. So I'm gonna do this now. One student had a question about, and this was on one of the Newton Alta assignments. So this I think was section um, that was section 1.3. All right, now it's a word problem. Most students have trouble with word problems. All right, and I'm gonna do this in a separate video, but I just wanted to remind you before I do this of some things about the Proctorio practice quiz tomorrow. The purpose of that Proctorio practice quiz is to make sure that when you're ready, when it come time for the test, which is in about a week and a half or so, that you have downloaded everything you needed and you know what to do if you get the notice that says passcode needed. So remember, if you get passcode needed, what you have to do, you can do one of two things. You can type in chat.proctorio.com, and down here you're going to get the chat area, the little chat icon. Okay, or you can go, oops, all right, or you can go to, go back to the home page. You can go here, and there's the chat live link. Okay. Oh, and one other thing. So make sure right here is the student link to join the Canvas course for the DLASC. So that is kind of like the tutoring service, the department that offers um, support for instruction for students. So click here, and it's gonna, and it's if you click here, it's gonna allow you to join the Canvas course. When you get there, there's a list of tutors, and they're available from 9 to 5. You can do it in person, or you can do it virtually. So just make sure you take advantage of this. I know of a couple of you that have, because you indicated that you went to these tutors. Okay, so they have math tutors every day, Monday through Friday. So take advantage of that as well. All right, and if you can go there in person, it's usually um, better to do it in person because that way um, it's you can see what they're writing. You can ask them questions. Virtually, it's a little bit more difficult to do things virtually, but face to face is more ideal. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this video, and then I'm going to come back in another video and actually do this problem, which is what you're going to see in section 1.3. 1.3. Some of you did it already. Some of you have not even started New Alter Section 1.3. Remember, the deadline is approaching. Get started on these assignments. Do not fall behind. Okay, so I'm going to come back and do this. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and then I'm going to come back and do this problem.